It's time for another Boselli breakdown. JP Shadrick with the Hall of Fame left tackle Tony Boselli after a Jaguars loss in Week 2, 18-13. The Cleveland Browns come into the bank, and really a lot of this game dominated the Jaguars. Jags actually had a chance at the end with the ball in their hand last drive, inconceivably the way this game went, Tony. But it was just a sloppy day all around at the bank, and it turns into another loss.
Yeah, it's a tough one. That's a good defense that Cleveland brought in, and we didn't match them physically. We talked about that last week, how critical that was. When you play a physical team, you got to punch them right in the mouth because you know they're going to be punching you. And I don't think we did that offensively. Defensively, you gave up a few enough points where you should have won, but in the first half, you couldn't get off the field, and you were on the field for 20 minutes. And that's on the defense. At the end of the day, offensively right now, we're just not good enough. Making too many errors, blew opportunities in the tight red area. We had chances to go score touchdowns, didn't get it done. And as bad as we played, still had a chance late. It was a Hail Mary type of play, but you were still in it. But the offense has to play better. And we got a tough matchup coming this week against Buffalo on Monday night up there in Orchard Park. Yep. So it does not get any easier.
Where is Josh Allen, the quarterback of the Bills, in terms of rankings around the league? I mean, who are the top quarterbacks? He's got to be right up there near the top, right?
Well, Patrick Mahomes is the best, and he has the hardware to prove it. And then after that, it's Josh Allen. Josh Allen is one of the best 2 or 3 quarterbacks on planet Earth right now. And what he's able to do. His kryptonite is the occasional turnover. But he's so good, he overcomes most of those most of the time. And he's so big, dynamic, he can run, he can throw it, he's competitive, he's great in the pocket, he's good outside the pocket. I mean, he's just a fabulous football player. He's one of the best in the game right now.
And then on the other side, this Bills defensive line can get after it. They've got some names over there. Von Miller is the biggest of the names. He's been around the longest, but they've got other guys that can play too, and this will be a 60-minute fight.
Yeah, I mean, Von Miller was not himself last year. Coming off the ACL from the year before, he's up in age. It took him longer than I think he probably thought it would, but he's back. I mean, he looks good. First 2 weeks, he is dynamic, rushing. From the outside, gets on the edge, puts pressure. He's going to challenge the tackle. He'll mainly go against Anton Harrison, and so that is going to be a big matchup again after just dealing with Myles Garrett. Greg Rousseau is a very good player. He'll spend most of his time on Cam, and then inside you have Ed Oliver. They can flat get after the quarterback, and they are a good unit, and they're playing good football right now. It does not get easier. I mean, this is week in, week out. You're playing against really good players, and you got some of the best coming up in Monday night in Buffalo.
Yeah, Monday Night Football in Buffalo, and then the week after that, of course, it's down in Houston. We know what the Texans are about. Then the Colts come here, and then it's on to London. This is, there's a lot of football left in the season, right? But it seems like a critical part for to be in contention, to have something later in the season. The next month and a half, it seems critical for this team. What do you think?
Oh, I agree, but I mean, maybe this is just the player in me. You can't worry about anything beyond Buffalo, JP, because this is such a week-to-week league. I mean, guys get hurt. Teams change overnight because of injuries. You just don't know what you're going to face. You don't know what Houston's going to be in 2 weeks. You do know what Buffalo's going to be, and you know the challenge ahead there. So you got to go figure out how to get that first win. Figure out a way to get to 1 and 2, and I promise you, the grass will be greener, the sky will be bluer, and the food will taste better if you find a way to get a win. And that's all they need to focus on right now.
Great perspective as always. We'll talk to you again next week, Tony. Appreciate it.
All right, JP. Talk to you soon.
Thanks so much for watching. If you like this, please subscribe and take a look at all the other videos on our YouTube channel.